Chuck.
E.
Cheese.
Clubhouse.
Episode 5. Welcome to the episode 5 of the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse. I'm Zach.
I'm Jish.
And I'm Cooper.
And today we will be going over...
Movies.
Whoa.
Alright,
So
first 8 movies, and they're all in one series. You can guess it. Started in like 2001, ended
Star Wars.
and ended 2017. What is it? It's Saw. Now, have you guys ever watched Saw?
Nope.
I've watched Saw 3.
No other.
No, it's just on.
All right. So this week I watched 8 Saw movies because I wanted to watch them because they're amazing. And if you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Watch them. They're actually really good. A little gory, but what?
A little.
A little gory, but you know they're good. So
Every single one of them is
Not
good.
for the faint
No.
of heart. It's really gory movies. And it's not for young kids or those who are faint of heart because these are not the
We're young
happiest
children.
movies.
all right. So I'm gonna rate every single one, and then we're gonna go through it briefly because we don't have a lot of time on to go over every single one. Number 1.
Hello, Adam. Dr. Gordon. I want to play a game.
The Jigsaw Killer.
Paul, find the path with a razor wire.
Technically speaking, he's not really a murderer. He never killed anyone.
Dr. Gordon, your aim in this game is to kill Adam. If you do not, then Diana will die.
He finds ways for his victims to kill themselves.
I give it at least 9. No, wait, we don't have 9. That's not our grading scale. I give it 7 out of 8 Chuck E. Cheese pizzas. And I'll go over that later. Number 2.
Greetings and welcome. Right now, you are breathing in a deadly nerve agent. The only way out is to find an antidote. One is inside the safe. You all possess the combination in the back of your mind. Let the game begin.
I'll give it a 6. Number 3.
We've witnessed his genius.
Most people are so ungrateful to be alive.
We know his work.
Please don't do this to me.
Watch his legend grow. Saw 3.
I'll give it a 4. Yeah, we don't talk about 3. Number 4. I forget. What happened in number 4?
Get homicide here. Now.
Are you there, detective? If so, you are probably the last man standing.
Oh, I remember number 4. Number 4 is really good. I'll give that a 7. It's not perfect, but it's good. Number 5.
The Jigsaw murders are over. The officers who gave their lives are being honored here today. But today I'd like to offer a special honor to the detective who's been on this case right from the beginning, who proved through hard work and dedication that the people who died did not die in vain. Today we honor the newly promoted Detective Lieutenant Mark Hoffman.
That was good. I'll give that 7.5. Have fun with that.
I got 8.
No, we're at 6.
If it's Halloween, it must be Saw.
You will be put to the test.
Saw 6.
6. That's a 5. Wasn't good. 7.
I want to play a game. Since the beginning, you have watched others suffer. Now it is your turn to play.
That's in 7. That was really good. Jigsaw.
The blood under the fingernails of our victim, John Kramer, the Jigsaw killer.
That's impossible.
It was a game. Games can be won. It's Jigsaw.
No, it's not creepy at all.
That's a 7. All right. Now that Dave's done editing all those Chuck E. Cheese pizzas into it, let's go over them. Saw 1. Now this one is really, really good. It has a bathtub. It has the bathtub
It
trap.
has a bathtub.
No, that's what it's called, the bathtub trap. And it like shows who the Saw trap killer is. You probably know already. It's really not a secret anymore. But Saw 1, it explains like what's happening, and it has some saw traps, which is always great. And of course, the reverse bear trap, one of the best traps in the whole entire series. You guys obviously know that because you probably watched the Watch Mojo.
No.
No, I didn't.
You guys didn't watch the Watch Mojo top 10 saw traps?
I watched those ending explained videos.
Ending explained.
Found Flicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, Found Flicks and Dead Meat. Shout out.
I watched
Found
Dead
Flicks
Meat.
and Dead Meat, 2 great channels. Go watch them.
Yeah, if you don't feel like watching Saw, definitely go watch Found Flicks and Dead Meat. I'd watch Found Flicks first so you can get like the gist of what the movie's about. All right, we're on number 2 now. Number 2. Oh, we have Dave Cable in this one actually as Detective David Matthews.
Is this another elaborate death trap? Or am I just gonna have to suffer through Zach grossly overrating another one of these awful Saw movies? Not sure which is worse.
He plays a good role. I liked number 2. It was actually it was really interesting, and the plot twist at the end is insane. And it took me a rewatch to understand it. Number 3.
Number 3 is bad.
Number 3 is bad.
Yeah.
Now he can talk about this one a little bit. Number 3 is bad. We have the slowest character in the entire movie, Jeff.
Jeff.
Oh yeah.
He walks
Yeah.
3 miles per
Sam
hour
F.
and does
Jack.
nothing.
Jeff. Sam F. Jack.
All right, next movie, Saw 4. How good was it?
That was terrible. It shows the Saw killer confirmed something. I can't say it. I don't want to spoil anything.
Everybody
watch it.
knows.
Yeah, well,
They literally have him in the new movie trailer.
I know. No. Okay. Fine, we'll talk about it. All right, so he's confirmed dead.
Yeah, he dies at the end of Saw 3 because he has brain cancer or something.
I'm not telling you how he dies. I remember.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, he gets his... Yeah.
So, Saw 4, it shows that there's a new killer, and he's out for murder and not just to teach people a lesson. He just wants to kill certain people. And and then Saw's like, "Ayo, that's not the way we do things around here."
But isn't he dead?
This was
Yeah.
before. This is like a
Jigsaw.
flashback.
Oh, okay.
And
The whole movie was a flashback.
no,
No,
this startup. And he's like, "Ayo, that's not how we do things." And then he learns the ways of how Saw works, and he does different traps. It's not really that good of a movie. It doesn't explain anything. Just has the new killer. I mean, doesn't it? Wait. Yeah.
I mean, none of us watched the movie. Don't ask.
No, I'm trying to think of because there's jumbled. There are the timelines are scrambled. All right, Saw 4, it was okay. I mean, it shows some people dying. I can't say who. It shows a new killer. It's all fun and games, of course.
Shows some people dying. Wow, that's a really new idea to the Saw movie, the Saw franchise.
Yeah, very, very specific.
People dying.
All right, number 5. All right, number 5 was okay. I'm pretty sure they were supposed to end it on that, but they didn't because like 5 is okay. Saw 5 was okay. I mean, it had some things that like it showed like how like some people like are alive.
What?
Whoa! It shows people alive.
No, it shows like some people that you thought were dead were alive, and it feels like a filler movie to me. You'll probably see the trailer and
It's not canon.
Isn't that most of them? Aren't most of them just like filler movies?
some are cool.
A filler for
All
what?
right, Dave. All right, ready?
To make
Commercial for Saw 5 in 3, 2, 1.
Life should be cherished.
You know why you're here, don't you? They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. But I find it somewhat distasteful to be given credit for work that's not mine.
All right, now that we're back, you know that Saw 5 is like sort of a filler, but you saw it, so you saw the trailer, so you understand what I'm talking about. All right, now to Saw 6. Ew, that was.
Didn't you give these movies like?
I didn't
you
say.
gave these movies all above 5.
No, I said Saw
Yeah.
5 was.
The only
Saw
one
6.
you gave
Saw 3.
under 5 was Saw 3.
Yeah, you say it's horrible.
And now
then
you're
you give it
saying,
a 4.
oh,
That's
these movies.
No, I
are
only said
bad.
3 and
4 is a
3 and 6 are
50%.
terrible. 3 and 6 are terrible. And I said
Isn't
they were
6
4.
supposed to be like 1 and 6 are like the only good ones?
No, it was absolutely terrible. It was disgusting. And I mean, it does have one of the most famous traps of all, the shotgun carousel ride. So that was pretty cool. But I just felt like the ending was too gory for my standards. What?
I hate you.
All right.
I just got him with this.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Go crazy, go stupid.
Alright, stop. Alright, Saw.
Saw 6 wasn't that good. I'll give it like 5, like I said.
It's not good. 5
I mean,
is
like,
a
it was
high score.
5
Like,
is
it was-
above half.
But it was
so
like gory, and that's why I didn't like it.
About 60%.
But it was like gory, so that's why I didn't like it. Like, that's why it has 3 points off.
Because it was
That's
gore.
the only reason you don't like it?
The whole series is based off excessive gore, and you don't like it because it was too gory.
No, this was like really creepy. All right.
That's the point.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
That's why it's good.
No, I watched all the other ones. I was like, oh, this is good. And then I was
Why
like,
it's Saw.
ew.
They die in saws.
All right.
Are you back?
Go
to
crazy.
your reviews?
All right. Saw 7. The fight, or Saw 7, otherwise known as Saw 3D or Saw the Final Chapter.
But it's not.
It's the last Saw.
Yeah, technically it is the final Saw movie.
On Jigsaw.
Is that Saw?
Oh, is
It's
that Saw
technically
7?
not Saw.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Jigsaw's 8, but it's
Oh.
like weird.
Yeah, because it's you think
It's like
he's
a
alive,
prequel
but he's
thing.
dead. But it's his first one ever.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Oh, is that spoilers?
no, that was all in the trailer.
You sure?
No, it
I'm
wasn't.
pretty sure.
Yeah, who
Doesn't
cares?
matter.
Who
It's
really?
Jigsaw. That
Who's
movie
really
was not
excited to
supposed
see
be that
Jigsaw?
good.
You already saw it, all right?
What about Jigsaw 2?
What?
All right, can we review Saw 7?
Yeah, okay. Final chapter. It kind of like wraps things up. They got the main character, that's the new Saw, is like a maniac. He goes for Saw's ex-wife and ends up succeeding. And there's just a bunch of like traps that he like sets up this like sort of like this trap inside a trap inside a trap. And then there's a guy that like fakes that he's been in the trap to get publicity and like money. And it's just it's actually a pretty good movie other than like Would you like to say that again?
No,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
should be.
I won't say it again.
You better know it.
All right.
All right. So there was only one trap I didn't like, and it was like a furnace sort of thing. It was weird.
You just burn alive.
Yeah, it
The
was
bull
weird.
thing, where he killed the guy's wife.
Yeah, that was so creepy. I thought that was weird. Now we're going on to Jigsaw. Now this movie was actually not that bad. It takes place before all the others, but you think like it sort of shows like it's in real time, which is kind of cool. Now, if you want to explain the flat screen TVs in them, go ahead, because that was 10 years before, so it would have been 2007.
Didn't the first one take place 2001? Like, it was supposed to be real time, and the one Jigsaw was supposed to be his first ever.
They just didn't think about the whole entire franchise when writing this movie, you know?
Yeah, they kind of just did these movies like, oh.
Don't think too much about
Yeah.
it, all right?
Yeah, because it'll just make your brain hurt. All right, so...
Wait, but in the trailers it advertised like, but Jigsaw's dead. How could he possibly be doing this?
It was a
New killer.
new apprentice.
So it didn't take place in the past.
It's really complicated.
I could explain it if you need.
Yeah, explain it.
So, the one we see through the whole timeline is like the older version, and then they have like a new set of people in the same traps, and they like die the same, and they're like the same people that die in the certain traps, and they look like similar, and that's why we have like all the mixed up timelines, new apprentice, all these things, like people framing each other, and then like since like there's a new Saw and it like takes place in the same thing, it shows like the older version, but it has like different people. I thought that was pretty cool. And
I
they
have
didn't,
no
like,
idea what anything you just said.
You're like, it showed a new thing, but it was the same thing with new people, but the same people and different people. It was
You gotta
good.
watch
was
it.
good.
No. All right. All right. Old timeline.
They
New
can't see
timeline.
that.
Yes, I can't.
The box is in the way.
Old timeline, new timeline. Okay, this is new. This looks old. All right, so we're watching this in real time as the old time, but like when the people die in the movie, the new Saw traps are the ones that are shown. Like the people that died in the new one.
So
are
somehow they killed the people exactly the same in the future as in the past.
They have like certain things. They overshot someone on drugs, so they wake up a little
bit
bit earlier.
They gave them just enough.
They had
so
the same amount.
overshot.
No, they had the same amount, so the guy died that way.
Is
They
that why
had
they
a
have, like-
poison in that girl, and then they had a guy who goes through the same trap.
Is that when they're like in a chain going towards?
Yeah, with
The
the
Saw?
helmets on.
Yeah, that's the overdose.
That's the first.
And then the acid one is the poison, which was injected into like a look-alike. And then the guy has the same like trap, but like not the same.
So he like rebuilt the traps.
Yes.
All right.
And that's who you see dead, and not these people. And then that's how it works.
All right. I understand it a little more now.
You don't have to watch the movie. Play the commercial.
Any identification on the victim?
Puzzle piece. But Jigsaw has been dead for 10 years.
It's not him. Can't be.
This was on the body.
The truth will set you free.
I'm chasing a dead man.
Just not escape.
It's the copycat.
Each place we go. So afraid.
Live or die.
I show
The choice is yours.
Jish, what movie did you watch?
So
Where's my pizza?
I saw J.J. Abrams' Overlord. So it's about paratroopers during World War II dropping in the day before D-Day to take down a radar tower so they can send in air support for the troops landing at the beaches. So they land in and it's really bad. Pretty much everyone dies, but a couple of guys. So these couple of guys go into this French town and they find the church where the radar tower is. So they're planning to destroy it, but they find this French girl who, the main character, he speaks French, so he talks to her and they become friends. So they stay at her house, but then the Nazis come and inspect the house, and the head Nazi general guy is having an affair with the girl, but the Americans stop it and torture him. Yeah, that's fun. But the one guy sneaks into the church and he goes down to the basement to go and see the radar tower. But he sees a lot more than he should have. So pretty much there's a lab down there where they're pretty much bringing people back to life with this tar stuff. And yeah, so he sees that, gets out of the church and goes back, and he brings one of the things of tar with him, and he asks the general, well, what is this for? And the general escapes and kills one of their guys, so they stick him with it, and he comes back to life, and he's like super strong, but he's like evil and stuff too. So they end up killing him. So then the general captures the French girl's brother. So what they do is they pretty much devise a plan to go and destroy the lab and everything. So, but first, when they're trying to escape and be able to do this, they shoot the general guy. He kind of gets hurt a lot, so he uses some of the serum on himself. So he becomes like a super zombie guy, kind of. So they go down into the lab and plant explosives, but the general guy fights this other guy and mortally wounds him. So he takes on the serum too. And then once the rest of the American troops get to them, they have to act like nothing happened and continue on with the war. I'm surprised I didn't hear like anything about this movie, because this was a pretty good movie. Like, it had so much going for it. It had great special effects, it had great cinematography, it had great actors. The director, I forget what his name was.
J.J. Abrams?
No, J.J. Abrams was the producer.
Oh. Hey, this is the one time that Josh says something good about a movie. Let's give it up.
Wow, that's
Fortnite
amazing.
slow clap.
Shut up. Alright, it was directed by Julius Avery, and I gotta say, he did such a good job directing this. Like, him and the cinematographer, the director of cinematography, they did such a great job. There were some beautiful shots of just great colors and just chaos going on, but it was just amazing. But I highly recommend this movie. It is kind of gory, and there are some horror parts that may scare you.
Those stupid jump scares.
No, there weren't
Dude,
any jump scares.
I hate jump scares.
Yeah, so do I. Unless they're well built up
Like
with
Five Nights at
tension
Freddy's?
stuff.
Sometimes
Like
they
Five
like
Nights at Freddy's?
scare me.
Well, it depends. If there's a good jump scare, like good tension, good suspense, good build up.
Sometimes jump scares.
Shut up.
Sometimes jump scares make you like, like, and then you get excited, cause like, oh, I'm excited to see what this movie comes. What?
Like It.
Yeah, like It was a really good movie. We've never reviewed that though.
Yes, we did the first episode.
All right, we'll review
Did we?
It Chapter 2 when it comes out.
Wait, did we?
Alright.
No, we didn't.
So back to Overlord.
you're
I'll
done.
give this movie 6 out of
Zach's
8.
really bad rating is 5 out of 8. And then Josh's really good rating is 6 out of 8.
My life be
Well,
like, ooh.
if something gets an 8 out of 8, to me, it has to be perfect.
Yeah, like Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther. No.
Yeah, those are monsters.
Speaking of Black Panther, the Oscars.
It didn't win.
Yeah.
Good.
Green Book won Best Picture.
I don't know about that because I didn't watch
none
it.
of us have seen it, but do you guys think that was
No, Roma should have won.
acceptable?
Vice City.
What?
Vice City? What?
Oh, no, I
You
mean
Vice?
Vice.
You didn't even see that.
You just combined Mafia City and
Mafia
Vice.
City. I think
That's how Mafia works.
Well, Black Klansman was good. I don't think it should have won Best Picture, but
You
it
saw
did
that?
deserve.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you saw that.
It did deserve Best Adapted Screenplay, which it won.
Wait, Klansman? Oh, I thought that was Vice. That's what I was talking about.
Vice won makeup, I think.
Yeah, they did. Vice won
Alright,
makeup.
that deserved
When I
that.
think the other movie should have won Best Makeup.
Which one?
You say Black Panther, I'll kill you.
I don't remember. No,
Black Panther
Black
won a lot,
Panther.
though.
Yeah,
It
Black
won, like,
Panther
best
definitely
soundtrack,
did.
best-
They did
yeah.
deserve best costume design.
Yeah.
You know what should have won Best Soundtrack?
Wait, did it win Best Soundtrack? It was.
I don't
that
know.
or Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, that definitely won Best
Bohemian
Soundtrack.
Rhapsody won like a bunch of awards.
You know what?
Yeah, they did win a
You know what should have
bunch.
won Best Soundtrack?
What?
Lego Movie Part 2. Everything is awesome.
That came out this year.
Everything
did it?
is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it came out this year.
Then it's obviously gonna win.
It's
Speaking
gonna win
of
next year.
Lego Movie
wait.
Part 2.
All right. So I saw the Lego
If
movie.
you spoil this, make
What?
sure no spoilers.
All right, no spoilers.
Haven't seen this, I need it.
So it's a Lego movie. I thought the first one was a million times better than this one. Even though I thought this one was good, it just seemed like
You
very
can't beat the
kids
Lego
movie.
movie. You can't beat the Lego
very
movie.
kids movie. You know?
Did it have like stupid things?
Yeah, like some of it was good. Some of it was like just like kind of cringy. But I'm sure there was like a
Bro, that's so cringe. Dude, it's cringe.
This is literally cringe.
Bobby has 25 donuts. Now he has diabetes. Cringe.
So when I couldn't enjoy the movie, I could, but there was a whole party of about 39-year-old girls sitting behind me,
Oh, I thought you meant in the movie. I was like,
laughing behind me. It was like all about like friendship, the power of friendship.
And
Don't bully people.
you have to say that every single thing.
So it comes and Emmett's like, oh my gosh, the world is being destroyed by the world is being destroyed by rainbow unicorn things. And then they're all like, oh no. And then Alien comes and is like, come with me, brothers. And then they go, and then
Where's the queen?
and there's the queen. There's the queen. Then he gets there, the queen, and she's like, yo, what's up? I'm so not evil. And she sings a nice little tune about how she's not evil. And then Emo, Lucy, is like, oh my gosh, she's so evil. And then all of them are just transformed into magical beings. Like everybody else, like Spaceman and stuff. And
All right.
Emmett is all like,
Stop
I'm
spoiling.
gonna save Lucy. So he goes with Rex Dangervest.
I think you're
Pratt
done.
in all his other movies.
I think you're done.
Chris Pratt is Emmett.
Chris Pratt is also
Rex
no,
Dangerous?
yeah.
Oh, and
'Cause
he's
Rex Dangerous is
Raptor.
supposed to be like
Yes.
all of his other cooler characters combined.
Yeah, I know, because like Raptor Trainer.
Yeah,
Wait, I didn't
Jurassic
realize
World.
that. I didn't
and
realize
like
that.
JW.
and like Star-Lord kind of guy, since he's like that's pretty much what he is.
Yeah, because he's in a spaceship and he's trying to defeat the
Yeah, but that's like the whole point. What would you rate it out of 8?
Out of 8, I would rate this movie a solid 5 actually.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jish.
We're ASMR people now.
Okay, now we gotta be really loud.
Thank
You
for
watching.
watching.
Or the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse, and we'll see you later.
Oh, I don't know if I want to say that.
No,
all
you
right? Then
can't.
don't.
Wait, did you watch it?
No.
Oh, you just know?
Yeah, I just know it's in the trailer.
No,
It doesn't like say it, but like
No, there's other things.
he's like all his better roles.
You could be like, he goes like, I'm a raptor trainer.
So, Rex Dangervest.
Be careful with the spoilers.
No, I'm not. Stop saying I'm gonna spoil it. Then it might. All right.